Oh, shit.
Oh.
They're still having the festival, even though they're going to die.
I'm glad the fireworks distributor decided to stay and not leave.
It's the erection festival. Okay. It gets really heavy and it
Yeah, I
falls
was going to say, it's a really top-heavy car.
That happens. It doesn't happen to me,
happens
but it
to
happens.
all of us. You need to just have the proper, like, ballast.
When she underestimates how big your cock is.
Now we get the best track in the game.
Oh, the final 5 minutes. 6 minutes, I should say. This track is great.
I love it.
And it should be said, like, in the final day specifically, like, whenever, like, I think, was it the hour shifts or anything like that?
Yeah.
You will hear the clock tower gone.
You'll also see a lot of final changes to attitudes.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we're now here in the end game.
You just see someone praying, even though they told you, like, for their entire life they were an atheist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no atheist in a foxhole. Now notice the skull kid entirely different here.
Yeah, he's not cackling, he's not whimsical, he's dead ass serious.
Yeah.
Like he's
he's not serious.
Like he's not serious, but like his tone has shifted dramatically.
It's more so very like smuggish.
Yeah.
It's more
aggressive.
authoritative. And no, actually, halfway there.
Yeah.
He's aggressive, but he's bratty.
Yeah.
Skull Kid was mischievous. This is bratty. This is start to being the indication here that it's not entirely Skull Kid.
Yeah.
That's one of the scariest fucking things about, Majora's Mask as an whole entity. To Majora, all this is just a fucking game.
Yeah.
It has no idea what it's really doing, no idea of the implications of what it's doing, nor does it really seem to care. It is a child locked in eternal playtime, and it wants to have it, and it's going to do everything it can to have its mischievous fun.
Yep.
And if it doesn't get what it wants, it takes its ball and it goes home.
Well, I mean, I was gonna say.
Now we gotta be quick with this.
Here, it's leaving its ball with you.
Here.
Yeah. We'll take a look at this.
Betting slips.
Fuck, you never lose. Man.
Now, what you got to do here is you got to shoot the kid. Woo!
Yeah.
That'll get him to drop this.
The
The
Ocarina.
Ocarina of Time, which now suddenly has a magical power of time manipulation.
But what happened to the one Saria gave us?
What about Saria?
Yeah, this is kind of a sudden like development for the Ocarina of Time itself, because even in the original game, it never let you time travel.
Yeah.
I mean, but you can play the song of you can play like the Sun Song, or you can play something to like advance the world's time. That's technically time traveling.
It is, yeah.
You know, but not to this to this extreme though.
You didn't warp. No, technically you didn't play music to warp time. You stuck a sword in a stone to warp time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, okay, I'm going to ask a question here. And
Okay.
I'm afraid that I'm poking some bear or something.
Hold on,
Go
before
right
we get to that question, we got to learn this song.
It's fucking,
Kazoo noises.
it's fucking Mozart, man. Hey, what were you asking?
So in the beginning, he falls, and then this all happens.
Yeah, yes.
Are we sure that this place is real?
I mean, that's always been like a discussion with Majora's Mask in discussing its themes.
Yeah, is this like
the big one that everyone kind of hears like repeatedly, like to the point where I kind of roll my eyes at it. Did Link die? Like,
No.
is he?
Oh,
like,
see, I don't think he's dead.
See, is Termina supposed to represent the 5 stages of grief, sort of thing?
Yeah.
You know, because you got
There's a Buddhist interpretation of this
his
song as
level
well.
of accepting it. You have the people that have accepted it to the point where they don't leave. You have the people that fled.
Yeah.
You have the people that are in denial about what's going on. You have the anger.
and the depression,
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
It does have all of that.
And there's and not for nothing, it's an interesting discussion. I don't think that is what it is. Like, I don't think it even for Zelda, I don't think it's that macabre. But it is interesting to think about anyway. I mean, what were you saying, man?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There is another interpretation of this game via a Buddhist interpretation of the game. Unfortunately, I didn't really do enough research on that to talk about it, but it's got something to do with like the 4 stages and the only link being like I shouldn't have brought it up if I'm not ready to talk about it.
The fierce deity link. Yeah, mask.
Now this is the game's save mechanic. Basically, whenever you're done and you're ready to check her out for the night, you just save and return to the dawn of the first day.
Yeah.
By the way, your instrument changes depending on what you're playing.
Which I love.
And say bye-bye to your Deku Nuts. You're at 0. Thankfully, though, Termina is well-equipped to restock you as he sees fit.
Like the incidentals are really easy to stock up, so you never have to worry about running out of stuff. Anyway, hey everybody, I'm Johnny.
That's Johnny. There's Elliot. Like crap.
I know, we gotta replay the link.
Oh, and I'm here too.
Take another 10-minute break. Fuck. Hi.
Fortunately, this one worked out better because Link had a letter in his pocket letting him know that the Libyan terrorists were going to show up.
Oh,
no!
I don't think
To
it works
steal
that
the
way.
plutonium.
So he comes back wearing a bulletproof vest.
Link's wearing a bulletproof vest this time.
But Greg,
I figured, what the hell?
Greg, no. Remember, papers and quest items are lost in the transfer. He doesn't remember that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
shit.
That's right.
Then he's gonna have to fucking like brand it into a skin or some other shit.
Oh, Linky.
He's a nice dude.
Okay, so we travel back in time, but Link and Tattle
Are
still
now
have,
stuck in a Groundhog
They
Day
have
loop.
they remember. So it's like, wait a minute, we went back 3 days. So do you know what this means? This means that we can use the ocarina to eventually find a means to save our brother and stop the moon from falling.
This game's going to take
right now, I
forever.
don't. That's going to take forever longer with this. The Inverted Song of Time, my favorite song in this entire game, slows the current flow of time so you can get things done and in much greater. You get more things done in the same amount of time.
So it's like a full 3-day cycle, if I recall from my old video, was I think I measured it as 52 minutes. This is if you decide not to fuck with it at all. So like I'm talking real game time, it takes 52 minutes for 3 days to pass in this game. So you're thinking, that doesn't sound like a lot of time at all. It's like, and you're right, it's not. But they added the Song of Inverted Time to essentially slow down the game to a crawl.
And double time to moving forward at your own leisure.
Now, you played
I
that
love this song.
and you knew it.
Yeah.
But when does the game tell you that exists?
The Scarecrow tells you about
The Scarecrow tells you?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
the Scarecrow tells you about it.
Here's something, and here's a nice little parallel. The Song of Healing is an inverted Saria song.
Yes. So this is a unique song for
It's a unique
Majora's
song,
Mask.
but it is basically
But
inverted
it is
Saria's song.
essentially Saria's Woods. No, Saria's song
Saria's Woods?
backwards.
And this, to me, plays into the whole dream thing because of the whole thing about when you try to read in a dream. It's like backwards and all jumbled up.
Or it's
so
jumbled up, yeah.
the fact that the songs that he remembers you play backwards in order to have different effects kind of plays into the whole dream thing.
Yeah.
But now we are healed.
Oh, and now if Wart is the bad guy, that would prove that it's
The entire point of this
this
discussion.
whole thing is
the entire
actually
point
a
of this discussion.
subplot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's to vilify Wart.
Yeah, did
Like,
you
that's
know
a
that
legit
Majora's
thing.
Mask in the United States was actually
Doki
Doki
Doki Literature Club.
Oh.
Yeah.
Deku Panic.
Yeah,
Deku
yes,
Deku Literature Club.
I said I fucking hate this form. I went out of it.
It all fell apart in
Yeah.
like the last 10 seconds.
Now here comes. Now we get. This part's kind of funny. Oopsie doodles.
Yeah, we didn't get the mask back.
Can we trouble you in the deed?
Yeah, yeah. It's like we have this. No, the deed's gone, dude.
Oh no!
Shit. So you just gotta go with open palm. Then he slaps you with his open palm because he was expecting the mask back.
Damn it. That's yours.
Yeah, that's my phone.
I just need my phone real quick.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
my work phone, my personal phone, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Just
I was
because
gonna say, my
I think
burner
you're
phone.
sitting on it,
My
man.
burner
My
phone because
burner.
I'm a drug dealer.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Now basically, this dude is understanding he's got something terrible that will happen. Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
In case we have, wax over
Yeah.
our head of what just happened then. It is called Majora's Mask.
So who's Majora?
Some beast.
Yeah,
It's basically
belonged
in
to
the
some
old
dude.
days. In the old days, it was a beast that was made with a monster that can't really die. But because it can't die, it ultimately lived forever, and it thus lost its sense of meaning of life. And one day, somebody killed this ancient beast, and then they fashioned its remains into the mask.
Did you ever read the Majora's Mask manga?
No.
It's only one volume.
It is, yeah.
To my shock, it's only one volume because the Twilight Princess manga is still ongoing.
Is that? I'm gonna guess the manga fails. I'm gonna guess the manga ends in failure when the moon smashes into the world.
Probably. It's only one volume.
The last two pages is just the moon.
So you remember how Nintendo Power had those supplementary prequel stories that lead into the main events of the game too.
Yeah.
The manga is essentially that. It does cover a couple of things that the game doesn't. Does to set up foundations. It was still a good read. It's a very cute read.
It's a cute read, I agree, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's the more that's explained, the less you really wanted to know.
Well, you see, I don't think it explains much. I think it just adds a little more to the characters that you don't maybe you don't get from the game, but it's also been a while since I read it, so I can't exactly describe it. But I do remember enjoying my time with it.
Now, if you visit him with a mask you're wearing, he'll tell you like what he sees in the mask, and like for example, oh, a couple's mask, somebody loves each other, or stuff like that. Also, uniquely in there, time doesn't flow.
No, time crawls to a halt.
So now we got 72 hours, like the world's gonna fall. So we're gonna do exactly what we can and try to do everything we can within the time frame. That being said,
where do you even begin? Like it's so much the process.
I love that one image too, by the way, which represents this game in a nutshell. It's like
they just
is it the Brawl for All comp? Not the Brawl for All.
No, it's not Brawl for the All.
Brawl
it's
in the Family. Brawl in the Family.
No, not the Brawl Family. No, it's just like a different meme I've seen where I was like, did you know that man is the only creature that is capable of keeping time? Beasts don't keep time. Trees don't keep time. Nothing else keeps time. Man is the only creature who is well aware that the time is coming to an end. So therefore that's why we have the biggest fear of time running out.
And it's the happy mask salesman saying this, and Link just looking mortified. Just like, Jesus Christ, man.
Because remember, time is a flat surface.
You mean flat circle?
Same difference.
No, circles are pretty flat, yeah.
Now here's the thing: in order
like the Earth.
Now you can do one of two things to get this.
It's a flat circle, so it's flat and round.
Save that passcode that you got earlier for him. That'll save you a little bit of time in trying to get the
a lot of time
getting through here. Actually,
See, here's the thing: like, despite the fact that we travel through time, there are things that are always remain consistent in this game's world. The bomber's password is one of those things.
Yeah.
So
which I didn't know the first few.
Once you learn it the first time, you never have to do the mini game ever again.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You imagine playing the hide and seek game at the beginning of every fucking 3-day
did.
cycle.
I played it for a couple of times before I realized it was. I think I did it like 3 times and it was the same code. I was like, oh okay.
Oh, are we gonna see the mass transformation scene?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like even this is a whole body horror. Like, oh my God!
It is,
Well, the most terrifying one is the Zora one. The Zora one, I think, is the most terrifying. But yeah, so we've officially we are now in the main part of the game because the first 3 days
you are
clock
essentially
count, it's a tutorial.
Oh, sorry.
But now that we have our ocarina back and we have our human form back, the game officially begins.
The problem is it doesn't present itself as a tutorial, so I don't think you'd be to blame to sit there and think that this is the game.
I think in retrospect, though, it's easy to realize, that there's only so much I can do. I'm very limited in this new form as it is. This is a tutorial. Like that, it's just one of those things that I think it's just you take it as it is.
Like you said, though, in retrospect. So if as you're playing it, you're like, is this the whole game? I don't understand how many. It would be one because I didn't notice if the guy said straight up like I had 24 masks. Then I would say like, oh, okay, I have to get more of them. But even then, I don't think that the mask is a thing until you clear the day, you clear the time, and then it comes off as a mask.
Yeah.
Because until then, you don't realize that, it's treating it like I'm wearing a mask that I can put on. Like, you don't understand that that's the game's item mechanic.
This is one of the few hard pieces I find to be kind of a pain in the butt to go after. We'll leave that alone because he's not what I need.
Now,
I'm looking around for that Deku scrub.
Is there a Hylian brand sniper you can use to end the game right now?
No. He's what I'm looking for. Basically, you're going to want to see this scrub in particular come out. You don't have to follow him all around. You just got to make sure you tell where when he goes into a hole. I want to say over here. Once he goes into that hole, he'll stay there. Then afterwards, this is why we got the adult wallet early. You want to get like 100 rupees saved up for him, and he'll give you a piece of heart. First, he'll ask you for 150 rupees. You can barter him down to 100, but he doesn't go lower than that.
Yeah.
So, but ultimately,
we have to see him land in the hole.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't count. Because I don't think it's possible to guess where he lands.
It's not a matter of guessing where he lands. Like, you got to see him come up first to begin with. As long as we can see him go into the hole, we're fine. I just tried to lose him.
You were following him for a bit.
You were following him,
and
you just randomly decided not to look at him anymore.
Yeah, well, because you started focusing on him. So it could be that hole. I think it wouldn't hurt to look. Yeah, he's already landed, Matt.
He went to the left.
Yeah, he's gone.
Is there another hole?
I would say.
No, he loops around.
Like he only loops around once. Then after that, he lands. So yeah, you missed it. So I would say it wouldn't hurt to try that hole anyway, like when we get into the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've already missed it because he's gone. Yeah.
I could have sworn like there was another like bit of like flying around he does, and then he goes in.
No. He's already landed. He only loops once, and then he comes back down.
All right. Meanwhile, we can also get the moon tier again. Now the moon tier is an interesting thing. Like again, you can always use it to start the Deku The Deku Deed side quest, you can also just plain sell it to the Curiosity Shop. I don't know how much you get for it, though. I don't think it's a whole lot, ironically.
An amount.
Not a whole bunch.
Well, better than nothing.
Yeah, it's more than you had before. But then again, so is 1 rupee has more than you had before. So it's like,
just, was it worth the effort?
yeah. This thing though, I never actually seen the NSO version of Majora's Mask in action. I assume it's no different than the Virtual Console. Like
It really is.
I would imagine so.
Up to and including Twitchy Yang.
Yeah.
Well, that means it's good for streaming.
no, wrong Twitch. Yeah, but to go back to what you were saying earlier, Uncle, about like how in retrospect it's easy to realize that the first 3 days are essentially a makeshift tutorial on how certain mechanics of the game work. And that in itself is a fair reason as to why folks don't finish this game or like continue playing it, because they're so out of their element, not realizing, is this the entire game? Like, am I this Deku version of Link the whole way? Like, am I stuck here and there's a time limit? Fuck this, you know? And like, I wasn't to that extreme, but it was just the time limit alone originally was enough to put me off, because I don't like feeling pressured.
Yeah.
Like in a game, like I like to have my games as much as a leisure stroll as possible. Fucking, I love to mention Final Fantasy VII again. Like they say, like the meteor's gonna fall in 7 days, but that doesn't mean anything. It's like you can still
that's
fucking
completely irrelevant.
Remember, Frieza said 5 minutes before Namek blew up.
Yeah. Well, that's just because Frieza can't fucking do math. But
anyway, one thing you're gonna want to do here is grab a quick, easy 100 rupees. Now, you're gonna want to kind of do this like every cycle just to get yourself started with some money. It's about to be 8 o'clock soon, so I think we might want to head for the town hall.
yeah. Again, this feeds into what I was talking about earlier about this game testing you with micromanaging and setting up a routine. Because what Matt's doing in the beginning of the day
I'm going to do something
cycle
else first.
is essentially what I do as well. Like whenever I reset time and I'm starting a new day 1, I always make it a thing to go to those chests and get some rupees first, so that I already have something on top of the stuff I'm going to withdraw from the bank later. You know, and then before the day is over, I head back to the bank, deposit everything. This really does feel like a 9 to 5 Zelda game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you will just build a routine and learn how to multitask.
Which is what killed it for me.
Really?
Now, I'm going to do something that most Zelda players don't really do.
What's
I'm
that?
going to buy the regular bomb bag.
Oh, okay. The regular bomb bag.
Yep. Not big bomb bag, just bomb bag.
Just the regular bomb bag.
But the big bump back.
We're not gonna get the big bomb bag yet.
We're not going to get the big bomb bag for a little while.
Man, worst fucking game.
Trash.
Using the boomer.
We'll pay a visit to the swordsman school in a minute. Something that kind of screwed me up at first, too, because I was getting used to the Switch's notoriously twitchy-ass...
I believe you mean kick.
Wasn't ready for the mixer up. Is mixer still a thing, actually?
Yes.
No.
No, it's not, it's
Like
right.
it down.
Not
Like
dead.
it fucking shut down
Yeah,
because
it's
they spent all their money trying to get Ninja.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he took the bag and ran.
Yeah,
and I appreciate him for it. You may not like the guy, but you gotta respect him.
Someone left this bag of money for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, he opens at 10 a.m., so we got some extra time.
Yeah,
to
so
get
we
all
got,
that.
we got
hours.
2 in-game. No, you slowed down time, so we have actually more time than that.
Yeah, so we're going to take some time and play some games.
Yeah.
This is the Honey and Lovers game. This is another one of the 3-day cycle affairs. And this is also why I bought the bomb bag. Because in order to play these games, you need to have a bomb chew, bomb bag, and the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I can at least do the bomb chew bowling now, and as well as the bombska ball. If I'm quick enough with the cycles, I could probably get done Woodfall fast enough to get the bow for day 3.
You want to create a safe one?
Yeah, why not?
No, I kind of like the hesitation at the beginning because Matt was going to say, I'm pretty confident.
he
in my
was all
skills.
in it.
Yeah,
I am,
It's a little ballsy.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
The trick is like once you get the first one lined up and you hit, the rest fall easily. If you can get it
Yeah,
right.
it should be said you have infinite bomb juice for this. It's as long as you can
okay.
aim appropriately.
Why am
you
I angling?
you have to have bought the bomb chews, but it doesn't use your inventory.
Wait,
Yeah.
why? Wait, I'm fucking up.
You're too close to the edge. I would say for a little further back, because the
The arrow's there again. Now I got the rhythm down.
So this circle that Matt's standing on is not a perfect circle. It's polygonal. So the edges of the polys where they meet is angled. So if you were to throw the bomb chew directly in front of that, it would twist the bomb chew's direction. Perfect.
We need that Mr. Perfect. Oh, wait, that'll get flagged.
No, I see. I always think of Intelligence Cube when I.
Oh right, yeah, it was Intelligence Cube.
I just think perfect.
Oh, for Street Fighter, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect.
You win.
So that's it for them for now. We'll be back around there again for day 2.
I like Intelligence Cube.
Told you that was a good game.
It's a good game,
Awesome.
and fuck, you feel like such a piece of shit though when you lose.
IQ 4. Fuck you.
You're a fucking dipshit. I am surprised you even made it past kindergarten.
Surprised
You
you're able to turn
stupid
the
ass
game
dipshit
What a
rat bastard.
fucking cuck.
on. Surprised you even turned the game on.
I swear, if you put your brains in a fish, it would bark. Now, this is an interesting mechanic. You gotta pause the game, and then while you're talking to them, you press the C button. Do you know how many red potions I drank in front of Kawume getting that shit right?
This thing is so good. Gotta try some.
Now, you have to do this every time if you want the D,
Yes.
Yeah, if you want access to this pedal.
Okay.
Yes.
And as well as to continue the Deku Deed side quest.
Yeah, see, this is what.
Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that drove me crazy.
Fortunately, you don't have to do this much.
right? Yeah.
Like, because outside of what
Bare
Matt's
ass
going,
minimum once a cycle.
yeah, like outside of what Matt is going to do, like to get, like continue a side quest or something like that. The only other time you should be doing this is when you're about to finish the game, because that's how you reach the top of the clock tower.
But that's what I mean. You don't have to do it every time, but
No.
There's like stuff you're gonna
See,
want
here's
to
the
do
thing.
with that. Though.
I think in that particular case, it's so infrequent to not be bothersome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the postman.
Yeah. This is a swordsman school. Basically, this is the side of a hard quest, and this one isn't hard. It's just finicky.
Yeah.
So again, great point. Necessary. Like I said, I just want to be safe and prepared. I did practice, but you know, I also practiced Metal Gear Solid 2.
He has a fucking mop for a head.
yeah, I'm confused on where.
Look at the
like,
dog.
What his head
Dude,
is.
that's a Minecraft
That's a
cow.
Minecraft dog. Yeah. Yeah. That's also just a Minecraft cow.
Basically, Z target, jump slash.
Yeah.
You may have noticed Link being a little fruity with that slash there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Distance is also important.
And these have to be vertically sliced. Like
Yeah, you're gonna make 30 points
okay.
on that.
You get jump slash gives you the most points because you can just regular horizontal vertical slash, but you're not going to get many points for it. But
what I
as
mean?
what Matt was saying earlier, it's finicky because the hit detection for the jump slash is kind of weird. It's normally not a problem with enemies because enemies are much wider, but you know logs are very vertical.
Perfect.
So you fight angry logs, and now you have no idea what to do.
Once you find out the angry logs, you're fucked, Link. And this is a multi-day minigame, right?
No, that's one.
okay.
It's just one. Okay, yeah, so you just get a one.
Yeah, because you got
one
the
and
heart
done.
container. So.
Yeah, heart piece.
Heart piece,
Yes,
you plebeian.
heart
Fuck
piece.
Yeah. Fucking 2 piece and a biscuit.
Yes.
2 heart pieces.
Because that's how organs
Yeah.
work.
You
If you get 4 pieces of a heart, it works just fine.
You fucking peon.
You dumbass dipshit rat bastard.
Heart peon at that.
We're gonna go for another one here. This one just needs a little bit of jumping basics. You couldn't really do this with the Deku unless you were really good enough to fall down the slide part. We're looking for the first stump up. There it is. It's basically like you just playing on a giant slide like a kid. Whee!
Yeah. Although I'd rather these kids just have a regular ladder. It's like what's this fucking? You gotta jump on these platforms and shit. This is kind of dangerous. I'm just gonna line up here. Oh, I'm surprised it didn't roll
nice.
off. So if you want to get yeah, there you go.
No.
So if you roll off of a ledge, you go twice as far, which I think is unique to this game, right? Because Ocarina didn't have that.
I think Ocarina did.
I don't recall Ocarina having it, but it
If it did,
it doesn't really
if it did, I
matter.
didn't show it
What
off.
matters is the thing in this game. If you roll off a ledge, you go twice as far. But it also means like make sure your positioning is tight before you decide to do it, because if like there's no turning in midair in this.
Tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
Like fucking. You think Coke does? Do you think Coke does Link? What the fuck? I meant to say, do you think Link does Coke? So just having a
Let's
bit
be
of a
let's be
discussion.
real. If you've got 3 days left to live, you're going on the
Oh, I'm
biggest
doing
meth
all
bench.
the fucking drugs. Like if I know that I only have a couple of days to live, I'm doing all.
There's
the
a
drugs.
movie about that. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
Oh.
And his group of friends, he goes to like a last day's party that they're
Yeah.
throwing. And they've at some point somebody shows up and they're like, I got heroin, and they're gonna do all of these crazy drugs and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's one of Ganondorf's last lines before he fucking. I got heroin.
That's why he's so strong. In
Isn't that the Zora
Smash
King?
4.
No.
No.
Toto.
So, one thing you might be noticing as we're playing the game is that actually things are getting added to our Bomber's Notebook, which we got for the first time of completing the minigame. And the Bomber's Notebook is essentially key for keeping track of all of Termina's inhabitants, essentially. I'm not sure if it was something starting in this game or in the 3DS version, but you also learn of their schedules.
Yes.
You can see where are they on certain times of the day on certain days, so that you can get an understanding of how to complete their side quests.
I think it was revamped in Majora's Mask, but in the 3DS version here, you just get an idea of the time frame, and that's it.
Yeah.
But once you complete the quest for them, then you'll receive their rewards. And here we see the mayor arguing between whether or not we have fun or we die.
Why not both?
Again, aged like a wine.
Yeah, so that's the mayor. The guards are terrified of the moon. They think we should be evacuating the townspeople because this thing is going to get closer and it's going to land. And the fucking parade committee
and the parade people is like, don't look up.
Don't look up.
Well, I read on Facebook that this is all a hoax. Like, oh, God. How did you get in
I
here?
fucking hate it here.
Now, the Cafe Mask is essential for starting the Anchu and Cafe side quest. We can't completely finish it for a while, but we can at least get the balls rolling.
We're not going to be able to complete it until Stone Tower, I want to say, right?
As soon as you get the hook shot.
That's right. Okay.
Now, we get her, but meanwhile, we take it off, and she's none the wiser.
Yeah, so this is Andrew. This is the wife.
Yeah. No, this is the soon-to-be wife.
Fiance.
Soon to be. Yeah.
Soon to be, yeah. Because that room that we went into at the end of the last cycle was their room, essentially, in the hotel room. And they even had the wedding dress and everything. But, clearly they weren't there, so something's up. But we're going to get more details about that later.
Meanwhile, we're going to take our leave of the town for now. We'll be back here at 1 o'clock, though.
1 p.m. or 1 a.m.?
1 p.m.
Okay. So this guardsman won't let you out because you're a kid, but then he sees the sword. No, he stops you because you're a kid as well, but then he sees the sword. Yeah. And he realizes,
easy there, kid.
Yeah.
I can't let you outside. It's pretty dangerous. Oh, I see you've got a shotgun.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Okay, I have a lot of questions here.
Well, should we explore
First and foremost, what the hell is that in a time like this?
Well, should we explore Termina next part?
I think we should.
Yeah, we're better off doing that.
Yeah,
We'll see you guys then, but in the meanwhile, I'm going to leave you guys here by falling into a plot hole. Somewhere around here.
Yeah,
see you
there we
guys
go.
next time.
Fucking idiot.